Hello, everybody. Today I want to do a podcast that I've done actually on my other channel, but with YouTube you can't use the same video, so I'm making it the same kind of idea but different video. This is a different video, but this is particularly probably for you, for people who've come out of abuse. Now, when you've come out of abuse, you're going to feel pretty depressed and kind of miserable, especially when you find out or you start dealing with it. And I want you to try this practice that I'm going to talk about today, which I think will help make some of the days, maybe some of the nights, a little easier. And it's finding your happy place. I remember talking to some lady years ago, and she said to me, I just like to go to my happy place. And I said, oh, what do you mean? She said, oh, it's my place I go where I'm happy in that place. So when things get tough, I go to my happy place. And that's what I want you to do, to go to your happy place. Now, this is easy to say, but you have to work out what your happy place is. First of all, there will be a physical happy place. Maybe your favourite park, the beach, maybe your favourite eating place, somewhere you feel nice, like outside the back of your house. You sit there and have your cup of tea and a piece of cake. That's your happy place. You might also find that your happy place is having a bath or in the shower. Make a list. I want you to make a list of your happy places. And these are the places that you go to when life's feeling a bit tough and you just need a little bit of time out and you need to rebalance and regenerate your energy and recharge your energy, because these places will recharge you. The other place that's a happy place is a doing place. So this is something that you actually do which makes a happy place for you. So I want you to have a look at that too, the doing place. The doing place will be like going for a swim, going for a run, doing your yoga, going to dance class, singing, doing your painting, and sometimes even doing the chores if it makes you happy to finally have accomplished that. Fix the dishwasher or clean up the side of the house. It's all messy and you clean it up and that makes you happy. So that becomes like a happy place as well. So I want you to think about those things. The other part of the happy place is to do things that make you physically happy, foods that you love to eat, things that you love to drink, people that you love to be with. It's important to be with positive people, particularly when things are a little bit negative and hard for us. If we be with positive people, it's much, much better. And also empathetic people. We need to be with empaths, people who are compassionate and don't tell us to get on with our life and have no love and compassion when we're pretty messy. Choose to be with people in your friends, your family, your work people who are positive people, and steer clear of the negative ones, because that's not going to be a happy place sitting with them. They're just going to whinge and whine and carry on. And I really notice it's really interesting. Some of the people who've had the easier lives are the biggest whiners and the biggest complainers. And I'm like sitting there thinking to myself, you have had it so easy and you're sitting and complaining to me. I find that a really interesting dynamic. Also, they have a very victim mentality and you're becoming a survivor. So we don't really want to be in victim mentality mode. As they're sitting on the pity pot, as they say. Someone said, I thought it was a really cute saying, sitting on the pity pot. The other thing to do is to find the happy place mentally, to feed yourself very positive thoughts, like every day I'm getting better, every day I'm getting more healthy, every day I'm getting stronger. I can do this. I am abundant. It's very important to feel abundant. I'm abundant in love. I have lots of people who love me. I have lots of places that I love to be in it. I love doing certain activities. And to see your abundance, that you're safe, you're not in a war zone. Seeing your abundance is putting your head in a happy place. And I want you to try and put your head in a happy place, because how we think is downloaded to how we feel, and also physically it'll affect us. If we think negatively, if we are always unhappy, then that's going to affect us physically and emotionally and mentally, and bring on more headaches and backaches and all those things, and maybe some illnesses, because our mind is so unhappy. So I want you to go to your mind and fill it with happy thoughts. Some people call them thought forms. I always see them like little clouds around us, little clouds. And you want to fill those up with thought forms, really fill them up. The other thing is to look at your faith. If you have faith, some people don't, but if you do have faith, this is a happy place to go in your prayers and when you talk to your God, as you see God, and the spiritual work that you might like doing. And maybe it's a happy place to go and sit in a church, or maybe meditate. These will be happy places for you. What we're trying to do is balance out a fairly difficult path. This is a hard journey, dealing with your abuse and all the emotions, and they're pretty not very happy, very negative, fear and terror and hurt and pain, etc., resentment, etc., etc., etc. So while you're doing that, I think it's important that you give yourself times to go to your happy places. I suggest you write a list up of the places, the people, the activities, the faith one, if you have that part of you, and also the mind one. Fill yourself up with joy and love emotionally, like fill yourself up with joy, fill yourself up with love, with kindness, be open-hearted. The thing you could also do is retail therapy. I find that kind of helps. So when things are crashing all around me, sometimes I just get on the internet and I buy in two ways. Either buy something for myself, and then I have the pleasure of looking forward to that, and it makes me happy. It's like a happy place because it's happy buying it, and it's happy waiting for it, and then it comes and it's happy opening it and enjoying it. So you can have that kind of happy place. And the other place I find really happy is buying things for other people, and you might be like that, I feel. So you're probably a fairly kind person because you've come out of such a battering. I think it makes us more compassionate sometimes. And so if you want to, get on the internet or go order flowers for your friend or drop in with a cake or chocolates, that's going to be a happy place for you because you'll have joy from doing that. And that's something nice that you do that's completely aside from the abuse. What we're trying to do is find a place where the abuse doesn't really exist. It's not there right now. We don't have to deal with it right now. We have a rest. And we go into these little sanctuaries that we've made. And in that little sanctuary, you'd be really mindful that you're here. We're not in the past. We're not in the future worrying about whether, we can do this. We're just now, just enjoying it and savouring the moment, being in the moment, being in the now, as they say. I want you to think about this quite seriously because I think for people like us, finding the happy place and being in there for a while is really like good medicine for us. It's like soothes the soul, and it's not self-medicating in a negative way, it's self-soothing in a positive way. You need to make some parts of your life really good when you're going through the healing of the abuse. And this is a really, really good way to do it, is to go to your happy places, your happy people, your happy mind, your happy thoughts, all the things that will make you happy. You might have some extra ones, and you can always send me some more suggestions if you like. But I just thought I'd just talk to you about it because once your head starts to see that these are the happy places, then you will find your life will be more rich. For example, if you love having a shower and you stand in the shower and you just love having a shower, well, that's a happy place, isn't it? If you love sitting down and watching your favourite junky reality program with your chips or your ice cream, well, that's a happy place. And I think we need to create these because, to be honest, if you come out of abuse, it is the most grueling and unhappy place to have been. And now we need to reward ourselves and make some parts of our lives really, really good to get more happiness in our life. And I think you will feel more joyful and you will sort of learn to extend your happy places and be in there longer without letting all the other stuff touch you. I know this is going to help you. I do it and it helps me. And it's a good way if you can't get off what's happening to you. Like sometimes, we just want to all leave and get on an island and, sit in the corner. This is a better option. Go to your happy place and then you get that same healing from it. It's a very self-healing thing to do. Enjoy exploring all your happy places, and I hope you have a happy week. And I'm sending you lots of love and lots of joy and lots of light.